I've made a video that touches on this, but on a personal level so that we can grow. But I've been seeing a lot of inserts from my algorithm on YouTube, completely different from my Instagram, which references Fight Club and a lot of its philosophical ideas that I tied with it, with the movie, and as well as the title that references to the movie of Fight Club. But, and that's weird, but I wanted to make a point on something. I was getting calls from people that are tracking me for the next load, and I picked up the phone, and I had a trucker next to me while he got unloaded. He thought I was trying to talk to him, and he thought I was being disrespectful. But I'm still ready for that smoke, but within reason, you know what I mean? I'm trying not to start shit and be that nigga, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you got me fucked up. So, like, it's a balance, it's a delicate balance. And the people around at this pickup, at this drop-off, were also disrespectful. It's the energy that the Matrix itself, and I kid you not, the Matrix itself tries to be disrespectful in multiple fashions. One, it tries to feminize men on all levels. For example, it has men feeling comfortable wearing Crocs, having female gestures and mannerisms and ways of speech, having female ways of moving and acting throughout their entire life, not being ready for combat, not being willing for combat, not being thoughtful and forward thinking in any form or fashion. Like you're not ready for combat if you're in flip-flops. That fat nigga is not ready for combat in a long drawn out ass whooping. Like, you'll have maybe a good minute of swinging at me before you're exacerbated, you're winded, and I'm gonna beat the dog shit out you. More than likely you're untrained, but even if you were trained, you're overweight, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you. Your life is at risk. Your ego won't help you survive. But you won't know that because most men are feminine. But I started evaluating myself. The industry that I'm in, and a lot of industries, emasculate men covertly. Like, let me do the hand. A lot of industries covertly emasculate men. Like, I value getting a little bit of change more than progressing my life forward with the company, all companies. It's like, man, I gotta shit, I gotta eat healthy. I put that on the back burner for a little chump change. You know what I mean? That's financial emasculation. It's not the combat form where we can easily see who's who if it really came down to it. Niggas like, huh, what? I'm like, what, nigga? I'm on the phone, what? And they just like, oh, I'm gonna play it. I'm like, nigga, okay, cool. I piss in a bottle. I get the shit out of my system. This is why the thought processes came. Because I wasn't ready for the things that could ensue. Like, I want to be at 100% if I have to beat your ass. I know I can use my thought process and more than likely outmatch most men. Thought process plus technique and training, even if I'm at my shittiest, I can more than likely outmatch the average man. But as an honorable nigga, I like to square up. I want it to be known in your mind that no matter the circumstances, you didn't have a chance. It's just the real nigga in me. So I was bothered with the fact that on the basis of like just general taking care of myself, everything that benefits the man in me that was based here by God is uprooted by a system that is debasing to all men, not just niggas, all men worldwide, and we're okay with it. And the reason why we are okay with it, because we're not all human, one, and we're not even all men. We're males, some of us, we're all males, but we're not all men. Like, a lot of these males never become men, or never will become men, for multiple reasons, but because their mentality, not only that they're not all human, but the bitch in them. I hate to be offensive. Like, I know I like to be offensive, just to be straightforward, and sometimes be an asshole. But it's the realness, the lack of better expression at this moment. It's just the bitch in them. There's more bitch niggas. there's more bitch males in general, not just niggas. I mean, niggas isn't all men. This all bitch niggas. Like, it's okay to be feminine, backbiting, and weird. You are responsive to your emotion, which is contradicting to the response. But also, it's still masculine to stand your ground, because you have to. That's how we survived against animals. That's the separation. So it's a nice fine balance. So I think Bruce Lee said it. How you do one thing is how you do all things. So if you're a bitch in a relationship, if you're a bitch in your mind, you're gonna be a bitch in your finances. You're gonna be a bitch to men that are lower ilk than you. You're gonna be a bitch to your industry and everyone in it. And you have to understand even the kindling of the bitch in you. Then, like, sometimes it's not in you, and the world in the matrix, it has to plant the seed and vigorously water it and tend to it, because they have to cultivate that bitch that's not there. And if you're not careful, a little inkling, a little weed could take root, and then you'll find yourself justifying bitch tendencies that weren't there. Like, I'll put it like this, but well, you have the faggot niggas. What if you die of fight or beating niggas' asses? Well, examine this, bitch nigga. You are never alive. You were never alive. What are you scared of? You never lived. Not once. I can expound on that, but if you don't get it, this ain't for you, and I'm not for you. Anyways, God knows your value, but do you, nigga, and do you. Like and subscribe.